Okay, today's thought exercise is, what if you were born to be the best free throw shooter in the world? I mean, that's amazing, right? You would be on any NBA team, assuming that you weren't completely incompetent at the rest of the skills involved in playing basketball. And then, you have something that takes you up to the next level. But what if you lived in a place where basketball didn't exist? What good would it be for you to be the greatest free throw thrower ever if there was no basketball to play? These are some of the things that I've been thinking about over the last few weeks since I introduced the concept of Bouncehead to LinkedIn, thanks to my friend Scott Samuel, who called me a bouncehead. And so I was thinking, well, what is a bouncehead? Who do I serve, and how can I take that knowledge to help me serve better, right? I always want to improve how I'm able to add value to people. And so as I sort of look back in my life, I'm sort of that basketball player that never knew about the game of basketball. So what is a bounce head in a world where there's no one to bounce ideas off of you? And I think back to some of my life in the military, some of my life in corporate, where people start talking about what they need to accomplish, and I see exactly the best way to deliver those results. And it's not just what needs to be done, but it's what needs to be done to maximize the end result. And that is defined by the people you're serving, not like some made up fact. So again, if you have an idea to create something new, and obviously you want to create it, then it has to add value to who you are and what you're trying to deliver. Otherwise, it's not going to be very useful to you. It might be an idea you could sell to someone else, but again, it's success is always in the context of what it delivers in value for the people you're doing it for, right? There might be 100 ways to solve a problem, but each one of them is going to maybe cause other problems or create other opportunities that create a level of this solution is better than this solution. That's what I'm able to sort as a bounce head. So in that context where I'm not in the presence of idea generators, typically I've been in meetings where the answer is obvious to me in the first 3 minutes of the conversation. I know exactly what needs to happen to check everyone's boxes. But even if I say we should do this to maximize the impact, other people around the table, stakeholders, have to wrestle through the various solutions often until they come up with, hopefully, the same idea that I have. And so a lot of times that's frustrating. I get very bored in meetings because the solution is obvious to me. I have been ordered to do something, to create something that I knew was not going to serve the stakeholders' interests. And I tried to express that multiple ways, and usually I just tick off the people who are telling me what to do. But then once I create them for them exactly what they want, they look at it and go, that's not going to help us. What do you do? So my goal is to connect with these visionary, futuristic idea producers and help them get the context they need and see the end result of what it would be like to invest in that solution and how you could most quickly get value out of it in a way that helps deliver success according to where you want to go and who you want to add value to. I don't know if I made any sense whatsoever, but that's the life of a Bouncehead.